0-2 on Brooks Lee.
0-2 on Lee. A changeup in there.
That was loud.
Lee whiffs.
Any other day, I feel like we're celebrating right off the bat. We've seen some balls get to the warning track today. The way Julio goes after balls, you never know if he's going to catch them or not.
Payoff pitch from Ferrer to Lee.
Fired up.
In the air and foul behind the plate.
Just out of reach. Oh.
Well, Joe's mad at me. Joe's looking at me right now. He's mad. I tried. It's right there.
Another changeup way outside, and it's lifted into the seats.
That was not catchable. I mean, I will defend you on that. That was tough. You had the framing of the window to your right. That's not a routine play here.
I went for it. I had the glove on. It's fine. It's fine. We play on.
Swing and a miss. He got him with a low changeup. Jose Ferrer gets Brooks Lee to chase. And for the second out of this top of the eighth.
Here it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter.
Austin Martin spot up. Yep, he will not bat. It'll be the righty Roden. I'm sorry, the righty Martin. Batting for Roden.
Austin Martin pinch hits for Alan Roden. The new twin, A.J. Minter, is warming up in the bullpen.
Picked up an out. He is going to come in here.
The Twins have scored 5 in the 8th inning.
This being a one-run game. There's Austin Martin.
Ferrer versus Martin. Pitch. Down the middle. Strike one. A sinker.
Martin had a great April and a really good July. We'll see him bounce back and find some success again. Last month.
The 0-1. Low and away. Change up, and the count's evened up at 1 apiece. One delivery. Ground ball hard. Oh, what a stop by Josh. He'll race to the bag and beat Martin. That'll end the inning. The Twins have fought and clawed their way back into it. A 5-run 8th. Larnach a 2-run shot. Royce a 3-run homer. It's 6-5. Don't go anywhere. It's a ball game again in the Emerald City.
It takes it. It's a very exciting game suddenly here in
Bottom of the
Seattle.
8th, 6-5. Mariners in the lead. A.J. Minter trying to keep it a 1-run game entering the 9th. Or heading to the 9th, I should say. 23 innings pitched, 2.35 ERA between the Mets and the Twins. Leo Rivas takes a strike. Cutter, top of the zone, 0-1.
Getting sharper. He takes a lot of pride in making hitters earn it and says he will never be scared to fill up the strike zone. He said, yeah, the fastball velocity is down a bit, but when he's on the mound, in his mind, it's still 97
inside
miles an hour. So that's
counts
how
evened up at 1 apiece.
Tactics. Yes, the cutter for him is key. He is leaning on it a bit more this season.
Rivas 0 for 2 with a walk.
You do have to lean on pitching more than just throwing, and he's learned to adjust. And he says in some ways it makes you a better pitcher. He's really understanding what
hit hard and caught. What a catch! Brooks Lee robbing Leo Rivas of a hit. The hot cornerman taking one away for the first out.
Lee makes the play on Rivas, so 1 away. Young
now the Mariners order flips over to the top. Here's Cole Young, who's got a 3-hit day.
Yeah, just straight up reaction here. You're playing up because you got to respect the bunt. And you know, those seem like they're dangerous and scary, but those things find your glove and they stick in it.
Cole Young takes a fastball, top outside corner for strike 1.
9th inning due up. It'll be Keyshaw, Kreidler, and Larnach. There's 8, 9, and 1. Cole Young, a 3-hit day, 6 hits in the series.
Popped up. Ryan Jeffers running after it. Same with Lee. He will not make the play. It's 0-2.
Austin Martin, after batting for Alan Roden, stays
Austin Martin in the game, playing in right.
Yeah, Munoz out there warming up for the Mariners.
Cole Young's never had a 4-hit game in his less than 2-year career. 3 singles, one of them producing an RBI and a run scored today for Young. In an 0-2 hole here. Lefty-lefty matchup. He'll lace one to left. Base hit! There it is the first 4-hit game in the career of Cole Young, and it's a 4th single on the day.
I'm not saying any more nice words about him. I've done enough.
Seems like Trevor Plouffe has had enough of Cole Young.
I did it again.
Brooks Lee shaded away from the third base line. That's exactly where Cole Young
Have
goes.
shooters, by the way, just so you know. Yes,
Inning-ending double play ball in effect. Here's Randy.
There's no right-handed crafty pitchers.
Randy takes
No, that's a
low,
shooter.
cutter, inside, ball 1.
Yeah.
Rosarena walked and scored to the first. Since then, he's bounced out, popped out, and lined him. A.J. Minter's 1-0 pitch.
Randy takes a strike. The fastball is dotted on the outside edge from Minter. It's 1-1.
It's pretty rare.
Randy 0 for 3, a walk and a run scored.
In Minter.
Throw to first, it's just a lob. Young gets back, Royce just tags him just to be sure,
Travis Adams.
I guess. And Travis is up in the Twins bullpen. One to Randy. Oh, another throw over. Young gets back.
The 1-1 to Randy Rosarena.
Randy fouls it back. 1-2.
I mentioned Andres Munoz.
There's Munoz up in the Mariners pen.
He's up 19 pitches yesterday.
Randy chance breaking out.
Canzone on deck.
Payoff. Lifted in the air and foul. Randy choosing the battle here.
Changeup. Twins had a good run of success in 1-run games. That ended with a 4-3 loss yesterday. 6-5 late today.
1-2. Up the middle. Base hit in the center past the diving Clemens. Randy with a single. And there's 2 on with 1 out in the 8th for the Mariners.
Bring up Canzone.
All right. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of Minnesota Twins and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Minnesota Twins.
Mound visit.
Okay, Becky heading out for a mound visit.
Dominic Canzone will face A.J. Minter.
2 hitters in this Mariners lineup today, and Young and a Rosarena. Look over the game plan here against Canzone.
Travis up in the pen.
Adams likely prepping for Rodriguez on deck.
Could be a stall tactic here.
Got to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. First pitch to Canzone is a high and away cutter. Ball 1.
Young at second, and Rosarena's at first.
Ground ball to first. Stop. Throw to second. Throw to first. No one's home. So they'll get the force at second. Randy's out. 2 away. Young at third. Canzone at first. And now a multi-hit game for Julio. He's at the plate.
I mean, just another
Will he face Minter or will he face Travis?
Big time.
But a great play there by Royce.
Fires to Crowther. Crowther does a good job of holding
He
that
gets
ball.
the out over its
Looking
second
at third base.
by throwing it to
Make sure
Kreidler.
Young is still there. You're still set up here, 2 outs, runners in the corner. I know Julio's up, but you like your chances with 2 outs.
Twins sticking with the lefty Minter, who had good numbers this season against righties.
Minter against Julio.
Rodriguez bats has been on
First
3
pitch.
times today. And his
Julio lifts it in the air and fouls it off.
2 singles, a walk, and a run. Harvey Peel with A.J. Minter joining his
2
team.
singles,
Just
a walk, and a run
lefty
scored for
guys.
Julio.
A guy over his long career that he has had success and good numbers against right-handed hitters.
0-1 pitch.
0-2.
In the hands, fouled. Julio in 0-2
On
hole.
the hands right there.
Bury something here.
It's got to be a good 0-2 pitch. I agree.
Payoff pitch
2
from
on
Minter
2.
to Julio.
Down 1, 8th inning.
Outside, fastball, and Julio gets one back in the count. It's 1-2.
95 right there from Minter. I like that pitch. Couple in on the hands to Julio. Try to hit one on the outside corner. A little backdoor cutter here would work.
Up and away, fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes on
That same
Julio.
spot.
He's even the count up.
Jeffers with the glove. Right about the letters.
50% cutter. Minter is 2 right-handed hitters.
2-2 now. Foul away. Julio choosing the battle here.
Velocity better, averaging 93 with his 4-seam fastball this season. His second game as a Twin, amped up a bit more here today.
And that's 3 of those in a row. 3 4-seamers in a row.
Still 2-2.
Once again, Minter to Rodriguez.
Throw to first.
Hands up.
Canzone gets back.
Do you trust the changeup enough here? Kind of got him sped up a little bit.
Two. Swing and a foul in the glove. He struck him out. A.J. Minter gets out of the jam, and the game stays 6-5. Cole Young with his first career 4-hit game. Hopefully for him, the Mariners don't spoil it. Andres Munoz trying to get the save. 6-5, top of the 9th. Next.
Scheduled for the second straight season.
It's the
Twins
9th
have the
inning.
off on baseball's trade deadline day, but then it's a 3-game set against the Royals, 3 in Milwaukee before we head on home for a nice extended homestand at Target Field, guys.
Andre, each of the last 4 games at this ballpark between these two teams.
6-5 Mariners Twins. Andres Munoz will try and get the save.
Or fewer. Twins going 1-3.
He's facing Luke.
Those 4. Trailed by 1, 9th inning
Caratini
today.
on
Shaw,
deck.
It's like Caratini for Kreidler and Lardick due up. Andres Munoz.
First
Closer for
pitch
Seattle.
from Munoz to Luke.
On the mound, back-to-back days.
It's low. Ball 1. It went through the glove of Raleigh. Well, no. Andres Munoz has not been
One of the better
his
closers in the
sharpest self this season, but over the past 15 outings, he's been the Munoz we know and love. One
game.
earned
Quite a
run
while.
over the last 15 outings.
On the sliders, that 4-seamer can run up over 100 miles an hour.
And Luke hits one in the air deep. Right field, backing up to the wall. Robles! It's gone! Luke Keyshaw ties the game! Solo shot to start the 9th. It's 6-6. Luke Keyshaw! The Twins have come all the way back to tie it in the 9th.
You gotta be kidding me. What a swing. First pitch ball. Gets a fastball right down the middle.
And the
puts a
first
beautiful
batter of the
swing
9th
off
ties the game.
Goes backside
Just
to the
over the wall.
corner.
Luke Keyshaw has evened the score. Caratini takes a fastball wide.
Talking
Ball 1.
homers against guys that just don't give up homers. This is special. This offense.
Munoz had allowed 1 run over his last 15
Caratini
appearances.
taps one foul.
Before
Counts
today,
evened up at 1
and the
apiece.
Twins have tied it. They were down 6-0 entering the 8th inning. A 5-run 8th. Keyshaw, a game-tying 9th inning swing. And this team is something else. No give up in this group, no matter the deficit. And a dejected Dan Wilson from the Mariners dugout.
1-1. That's at the knee. Strike 2.
I mean, well, the Twins got down 6-0. We kind of started doing our schoolboy talk.
Yeah, we
and
were
we
into
thought
other
the game
things.
was kind of on its way out.
Payoff
Seattle
pitch.
with a good
Munoz to
bullpen.
Caratini. Hey, struck him out.
Twins are just
Got him the chase. A changeup outside for the first out of this inning.
Tried their
But
air
the
there
Twins
at
order
the
flips over to the top. Here's Trevor Larnach.
with a huge at bat. Josh Bell doing his thing and just turning it over there.
Speaking of Trevor Larnach, it was with Kreidler on base.
Just a
Edward
good swing.
Pizzardo.
Not trying to do too much, Corey. What's one of the seats? He's got that type of power.
Larnach nearly swung at that low slider. It's ball 1.
And what's Keyshaw saying right there? You know, I got this fastball and I put a good swing on it. That was pretty cool, right, Ryan? That was really cool.
On the outside edge, called strike 1 with a slider. Munoz backdoored him, and it's evened up. Larnach 1 for 4 with that 2-run homer that started this Twins 6-run unanswered run streak that they got going. Grounder, big bouncer, through in the center. Base hit for Trevor Larnach. The Twins have the go-ahead run on with 1 out in the 9th. Ever since Cal Raleigh hit that 3-run homer in the 7th, the Twins have woken up.
Put the barrel on the ball. This one, you know,
And there's a chance where they could take the lead here. Larnach will be pinch ran
Here
for
comes Tristan Gray
by
to run for
Tristan
Larnach.
Gray. And now Ryan Jeffers to the plate.
Subject of trade rumors. You got to wonder what's going on through his head right now.
He's 1 for 4.
And Larnach, a homer in the 8th, and now a single here in the 9th off Munoz. And here is Ryan Jeffers. He grounded out his last at bat, but he had some good swings in the 8th inning. He's 1 for 4 today.
Jeffers takes strike 1. A fastball in there. It's 0-1. Jeffers 1 for 4 with a single. And a low and away slider. Counts evened up at 1 apiece.
Now Twins bullpen.
Yuendrys Gomez warming up in the Twins pen.
Yuendrys Gomez, despite that high pitch count Thursday and Friday, was down yesterday. He is good to go here today.
1-1 pitch. That's in there. Strike 2.
Hates it, not
Fastball,
9,
bottom, outside corner. Munoz now ahead of Jeffers. Will he try and dial him up again with the fastball, or will he go off speed with that slider? Gray at first, Josh holding. Payoff. Oh, he did go slider. Jeffers nearly swung, but held back at the last second. It's 2-2.
Jeffers with his first inning single. He's reached base safely at a career best 23 straight games.
Check the swing. Did he go? No. It's a full count on that low slider.
Great moving here. 3-2.
I think so.
Whew, it's close. He
Swing.
jabbed that, but he didn't go. Full count delivery.
3-2.
He walked him. Slider low. Ryan Jeffers is on. The Twins have 2 on now with 1 out in the 9th. The go-ahead run at second for Josh Bell, who has a multi-hit day.
They're pretty special as well. So a single and a walk. And here comes Josh Bell.
And those are the type of at-bats you have to have when you're trying to overcome a deficit. And you got to continue to have them, because good teams against a good pitcher, if you can pass the baton, you can beat them. Runners on, traffic on the base pass. It affects, especially these relievers, I think more than anything. They're not used to having runners on. They try not to think about them as best they can, but it enters their mind. Holding guys on.
So Gray at second, the go-ahead run. Jeffers at first. Bell at the plate. Tie game in the ninth. A single, a double for the DH, Josh Bell. He scored a run as well.
With runners in scoring position, a 2-a-day.
First pitch for Bell. Bouncer foul. First base side, it's 0-1.
Twins have scored 14 runs in this series, and 12 of the 14 by the home run ball.
The Twins are first in the majors in hitting with runners in scoring position this season. 278 overall. 0-1 offering. Bell lifts it foul. He's at 0-2 hold.
Good pass right there.
Payoff pitch from Munoz to Bell.
0-2 on Bell.
Low and away, changeup, ball one. Bell gets one back. And he struck him out. Changeup, down and away again. Bell chases to the exact same spot as Caratini did. 2 away.
Very nasty pitch right there. It kind of shows you, what Munoz could do. Why
and
he
now
is
Cody
one of the better
Clemens
closers in all of baseball. That's his third best offering right there. That thing's nasty.
The Twins won on Friday night in a comeback victory with huge homers from Royce and Ryan Jeffers late. They got walked off yesterday by Cal Raleigh. And then they were down 6-0 and have roared back for a 6-6 game here in the ninth. Can they try and take the lead here with 2 outs? But Clemens already behind, 0-1.
Come on, Code.
Oh, 0-1 delivery. Gray dancing. Munoz steps off.
Mariners good arms in center and right. They will test a Rosarena certainly in left. 2 outs. Gray, he's moving. On contact.
0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup again. Got him the chase. Clemens at 0-2 hole.
Back-to-back lefties.
No decision for the starters today. Kirby went 7 shutout. Bradley 6 innings, 3 runs.
Payoff pitch from Munoz to Clemens to try and keep the score tied.
Now the 0-2.
He fires. He missed way outside. Changeup in the other batter's box. Clemens gets a ball in the count. One-two. Spiked, it gets away from Raleigh, but the runners stay put. Munoz is even the count up now, 2-2.
If you're going to go, you have to be 100%. And Raleigh kept it near home plate.
Yeah, initially I thought that was going to get far
down the
away.
dirt, just over the glove of Raleigh, gets away. Raleigh flips the mask,
and typically
and everyone's safe.
They lose track of
they
the
stay
ball,
put.
but counted exactly where that was.
Still 2-2.
Now the 2-2 to Clemens.
In the air, popped up. Left field, Randy. Under it. Makes the grab. That'll end the inning. But the Twins tie the game on a leadoff homer in the ninth for Luke Keyshaw. And we'll see what the bottom half of this inning has in store for us. 6-6. The Twins from 6-0 down to start the 8th just tie the game in the middle of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth, tie game, 6-6. What a comeback for the Twins. Yoendrich Gomez out for the bottom of the ninth.
strikeout on the mound.
49.2 innings pitched, an ERA at 3.26. Trying to force extras. And he'll start off against Josh. Josh takes a sweeper in there for strike one.
0-1.
It's swept in at the top of the zone.
Naylor 1 for 3. First inning.
Josh 1 for 3, 2-run double and a walk.
Flied out since.
0-1. In there for strike two. The changeup splits the plate. And Josh at 0-2 hold to start the bottom of the ninth.
Trailing the Cubs and White Sox.
Payoff pitch from Gomez to Josh. He missed low, ball one. Josh gets one back.
The Twins pitchers have gotten in trouble today. It's been because of
Caratino at first, Royce at second, Tristan Gray at short. Clements is out.
Clements now playing.
1-2 delivery.
In left field.
Josh smacks it foul. He's going to choose the battle here.
There's Royce Lewis. 8th inning, 3-run homer to make it 6-5. Keyshaw has homered in back-to-back games. Marnick has homered in back-to-back.
Another 1-2. Another softly hit foul ball. This is going to be a great battle that Josh is going to carve out to start the ninth. Pitch number 6 upcoming between these two.
The White Sox and Guardians 1.
1-2 delivery. Way up and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Josh. He's pulled the count even again. Two. Rope to right. Down for a base hit. Josh with a leadoff single. Winning run on first to start the ninth for the Mariners.
Not the fastest guy, but a smart base runner. With 22 stolen bases. Leads off the ninth inning, came back down 0-2 with a leadoff single.
I think it's a smart job by Austin Martin to keep this ball in front of him. Initially, it looked like he wanted to come and try to make a diving catch, but he thought better of it. Backed up, caught that ball on a bounce to keep Naylor to a single.
Here's Cal Raleigh. He's 1 for 4.
And now Raleigh.
Raleigh takes an outside changeup for ball 1.
Andrew Rojas, a 3-run homer, made it a 6-0 game of the 7th. That was hitting
Will
right.
Josh try and
Now
steal?
batting left.
Raleigh 1 for 4, 3-run homer. Walk-off infield hit yesterday. 1-0 delivery. Low at the knees, called strike 1. Gomez was going to challenge if that was a ball, and the count's evened up at 1 apiece.
Blue Angels out the left field. Skyline. Got Cal Raleigh here in a tie game.
Long hold. 1-1's down. 2 balls and a strike on Raleigh. Gomez readies. He lets go of the 2-1 now. It's away. Challenged by Ryan Jeffers. They have 2. They're going to have 1 after this one.
Automated balls and strikes are powered by T-Mobile.
It was just wide. Ball 3.
Gomez, he did get the job done here on Friday night, but pitched himself into some trouble with a couple of walks.
That missed by 2 inches.
Yeah, you got to be careful here.
3-1 the count.
I think it's
Hitters count for Cal Raleigh.
Leave anything over the middle part of the plate here.
3-1 delivery. Down the middle, strike 2. The count's full. Full count coming up. A painted pitch on the outside edge. Gomez now shaking, settling. Big full count pitch. Josh at first, the winning run. Full count delivery. He struck him out. Fastball outside gets Raleigh the chase. He's going swinging. 1 away in the ninth.
1 away.
It really looked like Cal was off of the fastball. That 3-1 count. Then here again, extremely late on 96. A good spot, no doubt, by Gomez, but it looked to me like he was off of the fastball.
Victor Robles, he's hitless.
0 for 4 today. So Naylor
Batting
did not try
righty.
to run during the Raleigh at bat.
Robles takes a strike. The cutter's in there on the outside part of the plate.
Yesterday, it's not like he takes this big fancy lead, widens the stance. He's trying to almost lull you into the fact that I'm not running.
Robles 0 for 4. He flew out in the 7th.
He does that at the plate, too.
Hit up the middle, breaking ball. That was a hanger, and it's banged to center. Josh hustling the third. He will be in there sliding. Holy crap. He face planted in the dirt, and he's going to have to check himself.
And Naylor down. And he'll need some time there.
He calls time. He's going to get up. He might have lost a tooth. Dan Wilson's going to go out to check on him.
You know, just as you were talking about Naylor and kind of...
That pitch was hanged down the middle. Robles whacks it to center for a base hit, and Josh hustles. He stops at second and hustles to third, gets there with a face plant. Oh, boy.
Right in front of you.
Look out. Hopefully Josh is okay, and hopefully he didn't lose a tooth.
Heading to the dirt.
Aye.
That looked like it hurt.
That's going to hurt.
He's feeling for his teeth is what he's feeling for. But if we can run that back again and just watch him go around second base, he's at like 60%, and then as soon as, we're seeing some blood right there on the nose, it looks like. But watch him, as soon as he sees Keyshaw put his head down to field this ball, he goes.
Here's Josh. Puts his head down, goes as the ball's fielding. Austin Martin fielding it at center. And Josh with a head-first slide. And he gets to third. And
that's Naylor, and that's the kind of base runner he is.
With a little bit of blood on his nose, he will leave the game.
Fairchild's going to go ahead and run from here because he banged his nose up right there pretty good.
Stuart Fairchild will run for him. He's the winning run at third.
See the cut.
And apparently with all that chaos,
the winning run 90 feet away, 1 out.
Robles got the second.
As Pete Mackey and the fellas get together on the mound, Colt Emerson is the batter. Squeeze in play here.
Yeah, we're 5-man infield again. Here we go. How many times has that happened back-to-back games?
Fairchild, a pinch runner.
Yeah, everything's in play.
Twins have 5 infielders. It's Colt Emerson, the rookie. He's 1 for 3.
From the outfield to play on the right side with Lewis and Caratini.
Clemens is in. 3 men on the right side. Big hole on the left side.
Just sit down on the base.
No one in center.
Anything can even get off the base.
Emerson 1 for 3. A single walk and a run scored. Here's the first pitch with 2 in scoring position. It's low. Ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball blew it down the pipe. And the count's evened up at 1 apiece. That one at 97.
Emerson, first round pick in 2023. He's 21 years old. Hitting the ball on the ground at a high rate.
1-1 delivery.
1-2.
Chopped foul.
Get into strikeout mode here.
Yeah, I like the fastball.
Emerson falls behind. A walk-off sac fly is in effect unless he strikes out.
Ketchup. You put that thing in the right spot. You go, same pitch you threw to Kevin.
Payoff pitch from Gomez to Emerson. Biggest pitch of the game so far. Hard hit ball through in right field. Base hit. Colt Emerson has won it. It's a walk-off laser single for Colt Emerson. And the Mariners rookie wins it 7-6. An absolutely wild ball game here at Seattle today. Second straight game with a walk-off for the Mariners.
And the Twins, after coming back down 6.
What a win for Seattle. A heartbreaking way to lose for the Twins.
Scores Fairchild.
The Emerald City Kid gets it done. Colt Emerson past Victor Caratini, And the Mariners win it 7-6 with Fairchild scoring. Thank you all for watching. See you later. RV out. Peace. What a wild game here in Seattle. Emerson gets the bubble gum, man.